The Niles Home for Children offers 2 treatment programs. The first one is our residential treatment program. We serve children from 6 to 17 in a home-like environment. We have dormitories with 2 floors, a boys and a girls. And those children that are served in that program have been severely traumatized. They may have been abused, neglected, or abandoned. We also have a day treatment program, and in that program, we provide an alternative education environment, and we offer special ed and therapeutic services for children who have been referred to us by other educational institutions within the metropolitan area.
Many kids that we service have been physically abused, emotionally abused, sexually abused, or neglected. So any of those items are going to create what we call trauma. Once that kind of stuff has entered into your life as a child, you don't have the tools to be able to manage them, which is why at this level you require professional intervention to start working on addressing those traumas, learning positive coping skills that will allow them to work their way through this program. And we've been doing it for 131 years.
I like Niles because it's exciting, fun. You get to explore outside of here. I get to do things I never got to done while I was at home. I learned a lot of things. I grew up here.
We try to make this feel like home for the children that we serve. They get up in the mornings, they eat breakfast with us, they go to school, they come home, we feed them dinner, they do their homework, they may have therapeutic services. So our job is to provide the resources for the child and the family so that they can be reunited. I get joy when I go into the community and I talk to individuals who have been personally impacted by their stay here at Niles. I attended a church and a minister came out of the pulpit and said, "I used to be a resident at Niles." That means a lot to me.
My affiliation with the Niles Home began approximately 1967 when workers from the juvenile court system got a phone call saying that there were children in an apartment that they thought was abandoned, and they came out to check on us. And at that time, it was my youngest sister and myself were in the apartment by ourselves. My biological mother was a prostitute. As I remember, there was no food in the house. We were unkept, dirty, literally about to starve. And although I was only 6 years old at the time, by that age I was already very adept at stealing, lying, conniving, manipulating, doing whatever I could to survive. And I believe that if the Niles Home was not there, I would have continued in that life vein until either I ended up in jail or facing down the barrel of a gun.
We know that we're changing the trajectory of many of the lives of the young people that we serve.
Hope is what we offer here. Solutions are what we ultimately get to. We ensure that this community has a safety net here.
If I were to summarize what the Niles Home has done for me, I would say the main thing was to encourage hope. They instill hope. They remind people that despite the dire circumstances, despite the trouble or the problems that they've had in life, there's always a chance to come out a winner. I learned at the Niles Home that if I was willing to put in the work, to put forth the effort, that I could be anything or anyone that I chose to be. I'm grateful for the lessons that I learned there, and I believe that because of the Niles Home, that's why I'm in the position I'm in today.
Come, join us, become a volunteer, come and see what we do, see how you also can be a part of the Niles family and help our community to become better, one day at a time.